Pisces. Complicated. Hashtag it's complicated. Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card week ahead reading and astrology summary from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is first and foremost an energy reading, so please do take it where it resonates in your life. You may want to try your moon sign video and your rising sign video as well, because a lot of times they resonate even deeper. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, guys. My name is Michelle if you're just arriving. If you're returning, God bless you, and thank you for helping me grow this channel. I am hoping to meet you guys live on May 13th in Austin, Texas for my first ever meet and greet. Please, you will find all the information all over at the end of this video. You can buy tickets if you click the links. I will attach them to the top of the comment section along with the extended video link. You'll find the links to purchase both online. You can participate virtually, or you can participate in person in Austin, and you can grab those tickets. They are legitimately all over the place. You can find them on my website too. There's always an extended reading, and I hope that you will come and join me for that as well. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I also have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I go live Monday through Friday, and I hope that you will join me over there. You do have to subscribe to participate in the live chat. Please do so. I would love to hear your voice. So the only card that I have, it really speaks volumes, because I do think that this could be, especially toward the end of the week, quite confusing. What's going on in Pisces astrologically? You have the sun who's just entered Pisces. The sun will be conjuncting the natal suns of Pisces 1. So the Pisces who have natal suns between 0 and 10 or 11 degrees, the current sun is going to be conjuncting your energy. So that means that is going to be conjuncting your natal sun. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to feel more courageous. You're going to feel more like extroverted, even if you're not normally. You're going to feel like shining, and really you will be shining, and more people could be absolutely noticing you. Of course, those Pisces born at the end of Pisces season are going to be experiencing, or have been experiencing for a while now, Neptune conjunct their natal sun. And so that is extremely powerful energy. Since Neptune is your ruler, there's a sense of really getting lost in your dreams to a point where you are living your dreams out loud, and that could be a very beautiful thing for manifestation. It is a creative time for you. But let's get into it. On Wednesday of next week, so the end of this week, the sun is going to form a grand trine with the moon and the south node. And this is going to impact, like I said, Pisces 2 at this point, because it's going to be at about 11 degrees Pisces, the sun at that point. And so that's a really beautiful harmony between all aspects of the self and who you've been in the past, where you come from, and what you're good at. Also maybe finding harmony with believing in yourself and finding what you're good at. If you've been a little bit lost, there will be a tranquility there to like stabilize any emotions that you have been feeling. We have your ruling dignitaries, Jupiter. Jupiter is conjunct Chiron, and it has been for a while, and it will be for a while. But this week we get Venus showing up, and Venus by Saturday of this week, all the way through next week, is going to be conjunct Jupiter and Chiron, and that just adds energy to the pot. And ultimately, this is, how optimistic are you? This is a chance to heal any kind of pain or suffering, or what have you learned from bad experiences, especially where it comes to your finances and your love life, and how can you grow from that? Your traditional ruler is Jupiter. Your current ruler, your modern ruler, is Neptune. So what is happening? Neptune is at home in Pisces. But it is going to be by Monday, it is going to be squared to Mars. So it could be that you are extremely distracted, so distracted you can't get much done, because there's so much energy coming at you. There's so much creative energy coming at you. Maybe you're a little bit lost, or things are foggy. It's a challenge for you. And I think the challenge is you got to make up your mind. right? The challenge is give yourself your own structure and your own boundaries and empower yourself to be able to make decisions and not worry about, because you can see like quantum mind, right? You can see it from all angles. There are no boundaries, so there are no wrong answers. And I think that that's really where you find your faith, Pisces. When you find your faith is when you will realize there are no wrong answers, and if I don't know a right one, that whatever I choose will somehow lead me in the right direction, as long as you stay open-minded and connected. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition on Monday, especially Pisces 3, because that will be happening in conjunction, because Neptune is conjunct your natal sun, and it will be square to Mars. So let's get into the cards. And only one came out, which is kind of weird, but it means we have a lot to build on. Confusion. Now this could mean you have a lot of choices, but for me the Seven of Cups always poses a problem, because if you saw what you really wanted, you wouldn't be confused. So I think confusion is just you trying to fight the fact that you're not really interested in anything that's presented itself to you. It's not that you don't know what you want. You absolutely do know what you want, because you'll know where your heart is happy. And if your heart isn't happy when you look at any of those things, then all of those things are a no. And I know we want to, grab something that's right in front of us, because all of us want that port in the storm, right? But it's not worth it. It's not worth settling. This is just a sense, this could be drinking too much. Or somebody that is, whatever it is. It could be that there's been too much drinking, too much distraction, too much pleasure play, and it's drawn you off course, and it's made you forget where you have purpose. And let's see what the cards respond to. Can you build on this a little bit, God? You have so many choices in front of you. The choice is Aries, so the choice is a new start. The choice is also Venus has just dropped into Aries. The choice is take action and make a decision. The choice is be physical. That is Aries, or maybe your choice, plain and simple, was Aries. It's start fresh and start new. It is a new beginning. I think maybe you didn't even know that this was coming. This could also represent an authority figure in your life. Yeah, it could represent that. And it could be that the authority figure is who is causing the confusion, because they're making it difficult for you. So there could be a lot of challenges surrounding somebody making you feel confused because for whatever reason. What does this Aries have to do with it? What does this Aries have to do with it? If this isn't Aries, we have a Capricorn on the table too. They're causing confusion. They're making you stuck between a rock and a hard place, because they're saying, hey, listen, you owe me this. I'm still attached to you. Or maybe you're still attached to somebody. You're still attached to somebody's physicality. There's a lot of physical energy in the air right now, because Venus is conjunct Jupiter. There's a lot of, sensuality in the air. It's like spreading pheromones all over the place. So there is a kind of a sense of being stuck on someone, being hooked on someone, and maybe even being a little bit delusional about who they really are, right? And not being able to make up your mind. Maybe, honestly, just bluntly, you're stuck between an Aries and a Capricorn. You can't decide which you want, right? Or you can't decide which you want. You don't know if you want to take a chance or you want to be more conservative and think things through. You're stuck. That could be it too. You let me know in the comments below, because I'm always curious how this energy plays out in your life. Somebody really does appreciate your work. They really do. So it could be you have a lot of choices, Pisces. Could be good news. It's like what started out as maybe ambiguous or not so great is actually good news, because there seems to be a couple of people who want your work, or who are admiring you and coming forward and making you offers. But the thing is, you don't know which to decide. Maybe we can help Pisces decide what should they decide. You could also not be sure of a contract or the contractual obligations, or you have to read through them more. I would say give yourself time. Because it doesn't look like the interest is going to wane. It's just you need to be certain that the choice you're making is one that you really feel good with. For those of you who are a mid-Pisces, at the end of the week, I think this will be very easy for you when the sun is trine the moon and trine the south node. There's some sort of heartbreak here. It's almost like you're confused because there was this great opportunity to move forward, but then all the fucking obligations that come on top of it are like, it's like breaking your heart, or there's a major disappointment here with regards to what you'll be expected to do, or maybe even the freedoms you'll be expected to give up. It's like signing a contract, making a deal with the devil. And it may be the hardest thing in the world for you to have to do, but you may have to because you've been waiting for it for so long. But if you really believe in your value, then you will walk away from this because you'll know it's not right. The devil shows up when it wants to trap you and tempt you and make you afraid that if you don't take this leap, it's never going to happen. And I guarantee you, this is just a test. It is absolutely going to happen. You have to look the universe in the eye and say, not this way, universe, not this way. This is not what I deserve. I deserve better. And if you do, you will see a change. But it's trying to force you to stand up for yourself. It's trying to force you to make these changes on your own and realize the power inside of you to shape and transform your own life instead of going with the flow and other people doing it for you. I need to get a moon card. Let's get a moon card real quick. Remember, you just had a new moon, so there was something beautiful that might have come through on that Pisces new moon, a new start or a new beginning. And all of a sudden, what comes out as I'm just talking about it? New moon in Pisces. So there was definitely something that happened. Talk to me about it. Let me know what happened around that new moon. That was on Sunday. It just passed. So what new start or new beginning came into your life? Because now all of a sudden it seemed really awesome, but I think there was some delusion or some fogginess around it in that you didn't know the full story. This is somebody who's very authoritative. This is authoritative. This is somebody who likes to take control, and maybe you thought it was going to work out, but you didn't realize just how much of a real bully they could be, like pushing you one direction or the next. So maybe something that looked good didn't turn out so well, or you just need time. Once again, don't let them force you or push you. Don't do anything at somebody else's pace. Pace yourself. Meditate and contemplate a sense of, is this what I really welcomed in? You know, I have all this energy that people are being attracted to, but is this what I really, really welcomed? And if it's not, then let it go. Throw the fish back. The other one's still on its way. You just need to move the old out and prove that you're new. Prove that you've started something different inside of yourself and that you're not the same person that you used to be, and you won't make these same choices, and you have more faith than that. I think faith is a really major answer for you right now. So what is Pisces? How does Pisces move forward from this? A time to give rather than take. This is the Virgo new moon. New moon in Virgo, that's interesting. That's 6 months from now. So this is a sense of a time to give rather than take. It's a time to put more work or more energy in for yourself. A time to bear down. And even though you may wanted this to have happened, it's saying, the cards are saying 6 months from now by the new moon in Virgo. Like, let this take time. Why is there Three of Swords here? What is the Three of Swords doing, please? The Hermit is you need some time alone. You need to take space, or somebody has left you to be on your own. And it's hurting you. It's causing some pain. I think you're heartbroken because this is going to take you, whatever journey you're on, you know you have to do it alone, and maybe you didn't want to. But ultimately, it is a time now to work. It's not a time to actually receive yet. That is going to be for up to another 6 months. Maybe you'll spend a lot of time on your own. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Why is this devil energy here? Oh, let me get this other deck. It talks to me better. Yes. Let me get this. What is the devil here for? Please clarify. There's a lot of burdens and obligations. So that's what it's clarification for the devil is. There's a lot of obligations. There's a lot of new responsibilities and new duties and new expectations. But it's kind of like bear down. I know that sounds horrible. So what are they supposed to do with that? You're sort of disappointed that maybe there's so much work to this, or that it's taking so much. Why? What are they supposed to do? Clarify, please. What do you want Pisces to do? What's the best course of action for them to take this week? What's the best course of action for them to take this week? Okay, and we have the Two of Swords again. So once again, it's like, don't make a decision this week. Take in the information. Contemplate and meditate on it. And what will they find? Let's get back these other cards, because this is, what will they find? What will they find? You'll find happiness and peace and belonging. You could even find marriage. Yeah, you could just finding the people that you belong with, people who share your passions. Definitely completion of a task. You will find that you are very proud of the task that you complete if you bear down and just get to work and just sort of take this. This was, in other words, the universe is saying the new moon brought you a beginning. That's the beginning. You're going to have to work at this for the next 6 months before it comes to fruition. But it absolutely will. I'm giving you a timeline here. This is like a set timeline if you keep doing it, but you're not sure that you want to. Or maybe you're not sure that you're even still interested. Or you're sitting here thinking, oh, nobody's going to be interested. But they are. But they are. Look at, that's like a perfect answer to the question. You're sitting here thinking, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure if that's actually going to be work out, or maybe there's just ambiguity that is necessary now. You need time to be able to take your space and think to yourself, okay, you know, do I really want this? What do I really want? There's opportunity at the end of this path. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? That there's Eight of Swords is here. It's going to take isolation. It may even be leaving somebody behind. And that is not something that you look forward to or really enjoy hearing, but it's absolutely going to be necessary. Like, it's just something that is part of the challenge right now, is like, can you really do this? This could also be a sense of being left behind, knowing that there was a huge opportunity and feeling left behind. But here's the thing, you weren't supposed, that wasn't your opportunity. No, I think a lot of times what happens is we feel we want something, and so we think, oh, it was meant for us because we wanted it. And that's not true. If it was really meant for us, it would be ours, and nothing could take it away from us. But you're now experiencing this kind of lapse of you know, but I really wanted it, but now I feel left behind. It felt like the golden opportunity. It may have been, but it wasn't your golden opportunity. There's something here that's ambiguous, and you're not going to get the answers that you need. It could have to do with contractual obligations. It could have to do with licensing and some sort of authority. You need more time. You need more time than you have to get it all, you know, lined up. And it's like, this seemed like a beautiful dream, but it really was, because the reality of it does not match does not match now. But it's saying if you keep working on it, it will come back around. It's not, maybe just this isn't your ship. This isn't the ride that you were supposed to catch. This is either getting left behind, that's the challenge. And out of this disappointment, oh, I'm going to tell you, we have the Four of Cups. I don't think you can see it now or realize this opportunity that's in front of you, but there is big promises of something better to come. Let's go to the extended so I can show you the cards, and we'll get more specific. I'll see you guys there.